Hello, hello. It's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today is day 18 of our Alaskan adventure. What's that? Something like day 62 overall so far, so we're really chalking up the days. Today we're going to focus on a couple of contracts, running some drilling stuff down to Northport. And then in Northport, I might just have a look and see what tasks I still have outstanding, because I think I've got a few tasks there. So we might be spending a fair bit of time in the White Western Start again today, but that's okay, because I quite like it. So let's get stuck in and head on our way down to Northport. Yes, at the end of yesterday, we loaded up this drilling equipment, but that was where we ran out of time. So we'll pick up from where we left off and take this drilling equipment down to the drilling site in Northport. Those rocks. Been a while since we've been in Northport. Last time we were there was in the dairy when we took one of the high saddle large trailers down to the port. And we're really starting to run through the contracts now. I'm starting to have to think about how I close out the regions, and also obviously the logging contracts that still have to happen. But that's a bit of a way off yet. Here we are, now we can head through to Northport. And we'll head on down to the drilling site, which is about the middle of the map. Might just have a quick look at the map after we'll watch this scene, because I don't know that I've come through here in daytime. I might have. There's the factory over there, the river in the middle, and here we are. So I'll just quickly show the map. So that was the factory over here, by the way, that we just saw in the cutscene. What I'm going to do is run down here, come down through the river, cut across. Whoop, sorry, got a bit far there. Cut across here and around over that road. Oh, jeepers. To the drilling site. So pretty much down through the middle to the drilling site. I'm not going to run all the way around. I could run all the way around, but I think it's a lot further. So we'll run all the way down, just straight down the middle. That'll get this drilling stuff delivery contract done. Get in gear. Didn't want to come down here too fast. Just need to be a little bit careful coming over this part. That's all pretty good. Past the polar base. We've done all the tasks relevant to that. And this part on the other side of the river is a bit slow going. Wary of that hollow there, because it does tend to throw the truck and trailer around a little bit. But we're good now, I think. Change back down. I think going through there in high might be a little bit questionable. drilling site. Nicely done. So there we go. New drilling site is built. So I'm just going to have a little look now at what still is outstanding here in Northport. See, we've still got quite a few tasks to do. We've got stone fall. We've got the oil tank delivery that I'm not going to do until last, because that's delivering that trailer, the fuel trailer. We've got rock fall. We've got a lost service trailer. Oh yes, that's just sitting waiting to be delivered, so that one's okay. Now we've got containers in the river, and we've also got one here, over here called bags on ice. So there's quite a few tasks yet to do that we know about. So I might do a little side tour at the moment and knock over stone fall and rocks fall. At least get those two out of the way. I think rocks fall, let's have a quick look. Rocks fall is delivering some wooden planks to the obviously fallen rocks, and stone fall is delivering some metal beams. Okay, so we might start with rocks fall and get some wooden planks from the logging station and take them over to the fallen rocks. So this way we can close out a few more of the tasks here. And refuel as we go. So this probably wasn't on my original thinking plan in terms of highest priority tasks at the moment, but I think while we're here, it's better to close these tasks out. That way I don't have to worry about coming back later on. There's enough stuff I'm going to have to come back later on for in the lodestar with scouting. So all of the contests I still have to do. So the more of these tasks we can knock over, the better. Quite wide on that turn there because this is quite nasty here. Those two bits of ice, we just got caught on that one. Should probably go to high. come back and hug the left side here, the snowy side. Sneak through there. Here we have a lumber mill and a logging station and a sawmill. So we can pick up both wooden planks and I think it's medium logs here. In fact, we might be able to pick up medium and long logs here. But we can definitely pick up wooden planks. Again, I'm not going to detach the trailer. It's pretty muddy and soft here. So. I never know why sometimes the game just decides it's going to put the load into the trailer rather than onto the loading bay. It seems like after you've stopped the game and got to reset everything, I guess, sort of things, defaults back to putting it in the truck. A bit of a trick there if you're not watching, and click X in my case. It would then load it into the truck and you'd have to pay for it. Very sneaky of them. So there's our 2 wooden planks, happily loaded. I should be right in there. Might as well sneak back through the way we came in, rather than go out around the road. head over and drop off these wooden planks. Bit of a mud hole. Did remember this as being a bit of a mud hole. Oops. Attach that winch, please. And we'll grab that one away, because again, advantage of having that advanced winch gives us so much more range that we can reach that one all the way over there. Go back a gear to low. There we go. Sorry about that. Put the handbrake on. 1, 2 wooden planks. That'll do nicely. Now I'm just going to literally turn around. The only thing is I'm trying to think, doing a bad job of it, of where I want to put my tail. And I think I want it to go back that way. So this is what I was a bit worried. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do the opposite. Just when I thought I had it covered. I think doing the opposite will make more sense. We'll do a full U-turn. I was just a bit worried about the angle on that snowdrift. We'll come back down this side, which is probably less muddy than the muddy bit. Yes, definitely is. Then we can come up here to the factory where we can pick up some metal beams and refuel. Because we know there's the service trailer there, maintenance trailer there, sorry. One that has fuel in it anyway. Again, because we're only loading one metal beam here, we can do that without without detaching the trailer. We can reach back with that. Oh, come on, you can do it. Alright, let's go back and start that bit again. Just need to get myself up a bit higher before I make the turnaround. That's better. There we go. Okay. Backwards gear, please. Just run ourselves back here a bit so I can make the turn without hitting the wall. I think we're allowed to hit the witch's hat. Got them both. Alright, we'll now refuel from here. Take a bit of a wide line. And head down to the stone fall. And then that'll be it for our little side excursion. We'll be able to head back to the fuel station to continue on with what I'd originally planned. But at least that gets these two out of the way without too much of a side tour. A detour. Yeah, it's a detour. No, I'm not taking your detour. I'm going to go and find and fix your metal beams. Your stonefall. Now this one is a bit tricky to get back out of because, as you can see, we've quite a narrow road in. And we will come straight back out where we went in. Drop those off. Nicely done. So now the rocks are removed from that path that we never go down anyway. Alright, let's see how competent we are at reversing. Answer? Not particularly. Doing our best. We were doing our best till we hit a tree. Just need to get myself squared up a bit better than that. More like that. Trees. We're getting pretty much out of this though now, so that's good. Trying to push my tail that way, as you can tell, so I can turn around. That'll do. cut through the warehouse. Alright, and we'll just have a look at what we're going to do next, which is everything in Morrison Mining is done. Fire in a barrel. So let's do that, which will then get everything for Blackbird done as well. So then that just leaves us with the top contracts to remain to do, plus the tasks. So we're, you know, starting to make some good progress. Now those top contracts, there are some mega contracts there. Multi-stage, long distance deliveries. So I wasn't really concentrating there, was I? Just get a bit of help. Yes, we've got some very large contracts, both in terms of the sheer volume of cargo to deliver and also the distance required. So they're going to be fun. And we are getting close. We've just started doing that because that was the Ordermaster Supreme that we did yesterday, the first little part of. That's the beginning of it all. So we've got that one, and then cargo apocalypse, cargo something. You'll see when we get there. And it's got parts 1 and part 2, so 2 big contracts. I think there's one other one as well. I can't remember the name of. Rightio, so back on track. We're going to take 2 fuel to the port. I'm sort of going to circle the fuel station because the loading point is on this side. If I was to come in from the original side, then I would have my trailer all over the manual loading spot, which is most frustrating. Trying not to block that. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. Wow. Lassoed it on the way out. It's pretty cool. Must have pressed X. Thank you. To fuel. So I'm going to take these down to the port. And once we're there, we can load up the other oversized cargo that we need for Watermaster Supreme. So things will start to flow a bit more then. Here to miss that muddy bit there with a nasty tree root in it. Just cruise down the main road. Yay. Fire in a barrel done. Come back here. Too close to that this time. Try and just busy my way back before mine come through again. Just fiddling now, aren't I? Okay. I would like to have a oversized cargo on the loading platform. And the reason I want that is so I can keep doing Watermaster Supreme. So I've already dropped off one oversized cargo to the factory. This one's going to go to the warehouse. And then once I've done that, I then have a concrete slab and some cement to the factory in Padro Bay, a concrete slab and cement to the stock loading point in Padro Bay, some metal beams to Padro Bay, 2 concrete slabs to the factory in White Valley, cargo container to the oil rig service site in White Valley, So you can sort of see, yeah, this is a big contract with lots of stuff going to lots of places. Cool. So we'll do this one. And load. Oh, I did that last time, didn't I? Remember? I did exactly the same thing. That's alright. No, I'm done. It's just silliness. Okay, so we've got our anchors out, got our trailer ready to go. Lift it up, spin it around our crane. Use the crane as a pivot point. Comes it down into there. Wow. Didn't judge my height very well, did I? I have a lot higher than I thought I did. Getting there now. Okay. Okie doke. So we now got our oversized cargo loaded. Let's attach the trailer again. Just run back a little bit. Head on our way. Oh, haha, pack the trailer. Right, head on our way. Refuel as we go. Basically going to just follow the main road all the way up and around to Mountain River now. So I might jump in the driver's seat for a bit of fun. Come on. It's not that heavy. Back into high gear so we can just cruise along. Now this should be famous last words, but this should be pretty uneventful. I am expecting that we'll just follow the main road around, try not to crash into too many rocks, avoid the side barrier as much as we can. Just enjoy the view from the driver's seat of the White Western Star. Just going to keep it a little... Oh, that side mirror is so far off to the side. It's hard to keep view straight on as well. And we can't see much out of that side mirror anyway. Back to the front view again. my other fuel trailer, my garage. I'm not going to worry about refueling there. I know that we're heading to the warehouse in Mountain River and that there's a fuel trailer there, so I can happily make that. So we still have a few tasks to do here in Northport. There's one that we haven't actually activated yet, bags on ice. And there's another one, containers in the river. So obviously I'm not going to be doing them this time, but next time I'm in Northport I might do another side trip and knock those two over as well, just to get them done. And that'll leave us virtually with only, I think, the lost service trailer, which I left up at the factory, I think, in the north, just in case I needed it for repair points. And the fuel trailer that was sitting at the garage that we'll use for a bit more fuel yet. So that's cooking. And then I think there's, I know there's still the contests to do here in Northport. And there's 3 or 4 of them. One of them involves taking a scout trailer with, I think, vehicle spare parts on it down to the port, and the others are all about, visit the 5 areas sort of thing. Oh, almost headed straight on into White Valley then, which would have been a bit silly. Mind you, the gateway from Northport into White Valley and the gateway from White Valley back into Mountain River are very close together. So if I had kept on going, it would have been just a bit of a slight, side adventure, and wouldn't have been taken much time or fuel. But we didn't. We went the right way. It's much easier in the driver's seat when you're on the sealed roads. You don't have to worry about difficulty seeing things and hiding behind trees and all that sort of stuff. What's that big rock? And it does give you a slightly different view of the world as it goes by. Just a bit worried about where I am here in relation to those huge rocks. I hope we did well. Travel through to Mountain River. We might skip the cutscene this time because we've definitely seen Mountain River a number of times. And we're going to head on to the warehouse to drop off this oversized cargo. Okay, I reckon I've probably got myself caught up on a... No, that one. I just got caught up on that barrier, I think. A little bit easier to hop out, have a look from the outside. Just keep it in high to come down that part there because there's some rocks that can cause damage. There we go. We're arriving. I can offload my cargo. So that's the next stage, so that opens up the next stage. I'm just going to bring this guy around so I can detach him because I need to load up. This is not going to work quite so well there, is it? Oh, pardon me. Yes, I sort of want... It's about there, I reckon. It's nice and concreted, so we're okay. We're sort of going to reach across our own nose to load up our concrete slab and cement. So hopefully that's not blocking the little red box, but it probably is. Oh, lovely. So we'll have a concrete slab. Just spin it around. some cement. Oh, no, not yet. That one. Cement. I will need another concrete slab, but not just yet. That was pretty nice. So we've got the concrete slab for the factory and the cement for the factory. Oh, it's a bit of an angle. Oh, too bad. Okie dokie. And we'll refuel while we're here. I might just bring that fuel trailer a little bit further forward. Just so it's sort of the front of that concrete bit. Something like that. That's probably a bit better. Rightio, so now before we go and deliver these, I'm going to stop off and pick up a metal beam from the factory. I'll sneak through my little sneaky way. Very good. After knocking down the fencing, gets us into the gets us here into the factory, where we can once again make a mess of trying to reverse the trailer and see if I can do it any better this time. I know I have real trouble with this because of that pole that pipe right there. Gone too far again. There I'm running the angles right. So try and straighten up, do that a little bit better. Very close to that pipe. Just frightened by the pipe. That's better. That's a lot better. Then we can hop in and load up that metal beam. I caught it on the arm of the crane, which I didn't want to do. That's alright. Okay, nice. I reckon there we'll just come back and connect ourselves up, and that'll be pretty much the end of the day. It feels pretty much like it's 8 o'clock now. pack, repack, got everything we need. Stop the engine, check the time, 7:58, 7:59, couldn't get much closer than that. So we'll pause it there at 7:59 and call that the end of the day. So yeah, so we managed to do a couple of side tasks in Northport, and then complete that first stage of Order Master Supreme. So from here, we'll pick up the rest of Order Master Supreme and work that for all of tomorrow, and might try and tie in some of the other big contract, Cargo Apocalypse, as we go, because I want to try and make sure I don't leave the truck empty if I can avoid it. Anyway, that's it for another day. Hope you enjoyed it. I think we've done very well. Good day's work. And thanks for watching. And hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow when I continue on with my adventures in SnowRunner. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.